Hello and welcome to Polk Place. I'm Brian Lacey, and joining me in studio from the Polk County Sheriff's Office is Amy Parkins. She's one of the HR managers with the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And also joining us is Daniel Robinson. He is a recruiter for the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Amy, we're here to talk a little bit today about recruitment for the Polk County Sheriff's Office. And I think the thing most of all, if we're looking for a career opportunity, talk to me a little bit about what it's like to have that opportunity with the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
Well, like you said, it's a career. To me, it's not just a job. I've been at the Sheriff's Office for 27 years now. My whole entire career has been spent in HR. And, we are, the top #1 law enforcement agency and, nationally. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
I mean, we have a great boss. We work for Sheriff Grady Judd, and who doesn't want to come work for him?
Exactly.
Correct.
Sergeant Robinson, talk to me a little bit about your career. How long you've been with the Sheriff's Office, and talk to me a little bit about what it's like to work in such a high visible workplace.
Well, I started back in 1985. I actually retired from the Sheriff's Office with 30 years. And I've been back now. I came back about 2 years ago as a recruiter. My career was done inside detention. I was working inside the jail. Just enjoyed working. Been knowing Sheriff Judd before he made sheriff, and just who he is. He's a man of his word. What he says, what he does is just who he is. If you talk to him personally, I mean, he's the same guy you see on TV or you listen to on radio.
Now, in your job as a recruiter, when you're recruiting officers, let's talk about what it takes to become an officer with Polk County and some of the things that recruits are going to have to do and what the Sheriff's Office can help or guide you to do.
Well, a person has to come in with a desire. We're big, of course, on community service. You come in with a heart for community service to give back to community. That's first off what we need. Then the actual process is very easy. We'll have you apply, of course, online, polksheriff.org, 10-page application. Fill it out. We'll receive that from you, and we'll get to work. Right now, it's 21 days that we'll try to get that done in. We start to prep for the academy, which we start collecting information, little things that we need from you, high school diploma, driver's license, stuff like that. And then we'll move into testing. We do a PAT, which is a physical abilities test. We do drug testing, just different testing that we have to do prior to getting you prepared for the academy. Once we get to the academy, that's a 4-month academy, depending on which job you're going in, whether it be law enforcement, whether it's detention. 4 months law enforcement, 8 months dual program. So we do have the option to go one side or both sides. We encourage both. We try to get people to go dual certification. That way it's a done deal. You don't have to worry about going back to school later. And then, the academy is all about, you're gonna learn everything you need to know. You don't have to come in knowing anything. You're gonna teach you everything you need to know.
Polk County, 2,050 square miles, and the Sheriff's Office has 2 different detention facilities. Talk about the amount of prisoners that are kept within the facility itself and the need for detention deputies.
Well, detention, like you say, is Bartow and Frostproof. Our main, what we call our annex, our main jail is in Bartow. That jail, Central County Jail, houses about 800, a little over 800. And our South County Jail, Frostproof, that one houses a little over 1,000. The combination, of course, you're looking at about 1,900 inmates that we can house in our facilities.
Talk about the importance, whether it be the road deputy, whether it be the detention deputy. Talk about the difference that they make in providing a service to this community.
The desire to protect, serve the community. We're not just men, women in uniform, but we are part of the community. We are there to talk, to not only just make it safe, but we're people. We're part of the community. We're trying to bring the community into what it is that we do. The detention deputy, of course, it's the same setup. We try to make the experience pleasant if we can, and we go a step beyond to house and protect the inmates in our custody.
From Sergeant Robinson's standpoint, we've talked recruiting as far as officers and as far as detention deputies, but there are a lot of wheels involved that turn and make the engine of the Polk County Sheriff's Office. There are a lot of other positions that need to be filled. Let's talk a little bit about those that really are in support of the work that Sheriff Judd and his fine officers do.
Absolutely. We do have a variety of civilian opportunities at the agency. For example, myself, HR. We have our fiscal area, so our people in payroll. We have IT. And then we have telecommunicators, which are the ones that actually work in our dispatching center. So we have fire, EMS, and police that they dispatch for. And that's not just a job. There are tiers that they can actually move up to. We have our telecommunicator 1s, our 2s, our 3s. So there is advancement, to where they can make it a career. We offer great benefits. We have a great retirement system, the Florida retirement system. And, aside from those, we have our animal control officers. We have our detention support specialists that work within the jail facilities that support the detention deputies in that aspect. And we have intake record specialists that also work in our booking area that support the detention deputies in our booking facility. So we do have a lot of variety, as far as civilian opportunities go.
There are certain things that need to be met, criteria. There are background checks, there are drug checks. Talk about the importance. This is a high visibility job, and
Right.
and Sheriff Judd is zero tolerance.
Correct.
Talk to me about the importance of having that person that wants to come in each and every day, make a difference within this community.
Right. So as far as the different disciplines, each application process is going to be different for the position that the candidate is applying for. For example, our sworn certified, they actually go through a polygraph. They go through, the drug testing, the physical, the actual physical agility test. They have to do exams to get into the academy. On the civilian side of it, there are some positions that require psychological evaluations in addition to a polygraph, a drug test. And our background investigators do a thorough background investigation. We go as far as checking social media. We check other agencies, other counties that they've actually lived in, check to make sure they don't have a criminal record. So we are looking for the best of the best. We do have high standards. For example, you can't have done drugs within the last year, marijuana. Hard drugs, 5 years. We do look for people, if you're going to go into a position that's going to require you to utilize an agency vehicle, you have to have a good driving record. But we want people that are going to be dedicated and loyal and want to serve the community, Polk County citizens, that's what we're looking for.
Amy, where can folks find out more information about hiring practices, bonuses, all that information?
Well, they can contact the Human Resources Office. Our number is 863-298-6440, or they can go to our website at polksheriff.org.
I'm going to give you the last 30 seconds, Amy, if you would.
Okay.
Inspire those to come to work for an agency such as the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
Well, it is just a wonderful agency. We are a family. We take care of each other. I have the desire to come in every day, do the best that I can. I'm very loyal, dedicated. The Sheriff's Office takes care of you, and like, Sergeant Robinson said, Sheriff Judd is very true to his word. He takes care of not only the citizens of this county, but he takes care of his members as well.
Sergeant Robinson, Amy, I want to thank you for coming in, sharing time with me, and anytime that you guys want to talk recruitment, anytime, the couch is yours. Come back and see me again real soon, would you guys please?
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Now, if you're interested in a rewarding career with great benefits, join the PCSO Green Team. They're always seeking to hire qualified applicants. Now, please check out their job requirements within the web. Positions are filled periodically, but others become available due to promotions and transfers. Now, if you need more information on a career with the Polk County Sheriff's Office, check them out on the web at polksheriff.org.